Alright, Pokemon Go fans, Drew here back with a Gigantamax Lapras update. I knew I should have waited to record that previous video, but live and learn. Quick hits, just for a refresh. Max Mushrooms will be making their debut. They'll double your fast charge max move attacks in your battle. And all the event bonuses and your top attackers list. I'll be going over that in depth more in this video today. Just to let you know as well, the double feature ticket box is available on the web store. One ticket's for the Aspiring Dragons. The other ticket is for the Gigantamax Lapras. And they are including this Max Particle Pack for free. So you get the Max Particle Pack for free just for purchasing this box. Also, the ticket comes with one of those Max Mushrooms as well. On the Max Mushroom bit, they are offering a free trial of a Max Mushroom for 5 minutes in a Dynamax and Gigantamax battle. I would recommend saving this for Lapras Day on the 8th. So you can try it out for 5 minutes, and then you should be able to use the purchased one. So here's your stats on Lapras. Lapras, this is your CP range for this, 1435 on the low end. 1509 CP is your perfect level 20 Lapras, and there will be no weather boost for this event. So Lapras is super weak to electric, fighting, grass, and rock. They are resistant on water and double resistant on ice. So just keep that in mind as you're battling. Max bosses will only use charged moves. Here's your charged move list for Lapras. Lapras will be able to pick from 2 different moves out of this move pool. One move will do damage to all participants on the field and will not be able to be dodged. The second move is a focused attack which targets one specific Pokemon, and it'll deal double the regular damage. So let's just say, for example, Surf does 40 damage in battle. If you get hit with a Surf attack and it's a focused attack, it will do 80. But you are able to dodge that. So pay attention to how the moves are thrown out there. If you are able to see which one allows you to dodge and which one you're not able to dodge. And just a reminder, Lapras will be shiny, so look out for that purple Lapras. And your 800 particles for joining the battle only get used if you win the battle. So you can win the battle and then you'll take your particles. If you don't win the battle, you can hop back in and it won't use the particles until you win. Also on the hopping out, if you're in a group and you guys hop in and you've went up against the mother of all Laprases that just are, knocks out everybody's Mon in the first hit, you're able to hop out, wait I think it was 3 seconds after you guys hop out, it realizes that everybody's out. So from the time the last person hopped out, give it about 3 to 5 seconds. You guys are able to hop back in and face a completely different Lapras with a completely different move set. However, it's going to be challenging in this regard since there is a 6 move set Lapras here. Sorry for the cat noise in the background. Your top attackers here. Uh, Toxtricity, number 1, Gigantamax. Make sure he's set as an electric type. I don't really get the Venusaur in here unless they're counting on you not facing an ice-based Lapras. Grass Pokemon are like double weak to ice, so I don't understand why they're putting them in there. Maybe that if they're figuring you're not going to face an ice. And then Dynamax Machamp, knowing counter, is your other top attack. Defenders. So defenders are kind of helpful in here when you face these Gigantamax. So Blastoise, Dynamax Blastoise, knowing Dark Move Bite is going to be your top defender. And Dynamax Metagross with Zen Headbutt. I would throw Greedent out there, but Greedent's special in this affair. I'll cover him in a second. But these two are going to be your top 2 that you want. And I'll go over why here in just a moment. Healers. It's really good to have somebody in your group that has a healer mon. It'll help keep you afloat. And Greedent is your guy here. Greedent currently is the highest stat Pokemon for being a healer currently out right now. So your attackers, here's your 2 attackers. These 2, I think, are your top 2 guys that you want. A special notation that I just recently learned about is apparently in these Gigantamax battles, using your charge move is very ineffective. So just focus on your fast move of Spark until you Gigantamax. It will help you charge your meter faster. Same with Machamp. Make sure he knows counter, and he takes neutral damage just like Toxtricity does with Ice, Water, Dragon, and Normal, while dealing super effective damage. Both of these 2 guys do super effective damage on their attacks. So like I said, these 2 are your top guys in that you want to take with you. Honorable mention I'm giving to Phalanx. He basically is identical with Machamp as far as his neutralness while dealing super effective. And again, since he's fighting mon, you want that counter fast move. So Dynamax Blastoise, Dynamax Metagross. These 2 are the ones that you want for your defensive moves. Okay. Mainly because they can take the water moves, Blastoise, Dragon, normal type moves. He's resistant on the ice moves and water moves. And he deals neutral damage and attacking when using his dark move of Bite. Same with Metagross. Zen Headbutt deals the same amount of damage as you would with any non super effective move Pokemon. And they can take neutral damage on the water moves, and they're resistant to ice, dragon, and normal moves. So they take less damage, and they can stand out there and take the hits. Um, Greedent is your healer, as I mentioned earlier. Yes, the fat squirrel who does nothing but eat everything in the series. Um, he currently has the highest stamina stat and tackle speed of any mon currently released in the game right now. So his stamina is top tier, which makes him the perfect mon to take into battle as long as his fast move is tackle. He'll take neutral damage on ice, water, dragon, and normal moves, and then he'll deal neutral damage in return. But you want him to be Dynamax on the spirit side to a level 3, so he can help you out at his top level. So this is some stuff that I just learned recently here. What's the difference between a Dynamax Mon and a Gigantamax Mon, other than how they look? So there are two functional differences between these two. Gigantamax Mon, their attacks are fixed and they're tied to their specific species, meaning you can't change them no matter what you do. Dynamax, you can change them all day with their changing of a fast TM to change their fast move. Fast move changes their max move. Also, Gigantamax attacks, they have a higher base damage than the Dynamax version. Gigantamax attacks levels at level 1 is a 350, which is equivalent to a Dynamax attacks level 3. So that means you taking your Dynamax Pokemon to the top tier, spending the XL candies, and everything. They also have a base damage of 100 points higher than that of a Dynamax Mon at whatever level they're at. Okay, so they just outperform in attacking. So just to bring that into perspective, this is what we're talking about here. So your max on this Charizard, max Airstream, if he's a level 3, he's equivalent to this Gigantamax Charizard at level 1. And then this is what I was speaking about earlier. Your max Spirit, this is what you want to have high on Greedent. And if you're using Blastoise or Metagross, you want them to be either level 2 or higher over here in max guard. Gigantamax Pokemon aren't they're equal as far as using them as defenders and healers. They're more focused on dealing damage than Dynamax. So if you're healing or shielding, Mon, like I said, make sure their max phase is as high as it can be. So I mentioned this a little bit ago about not using your charged move. The reason for that is the amount of energy generated per attack. It doesn't equal out in value for you. Some of these moves that the Gigantamax bosses are doing, there's no charge move that can generate more than 1 max energy per use. So since the execution time is longer to generate that move, like I don't know if you've noticed, but as soon as you hit the button, there's like a second or two delay before the move actually gets done. That second or two, you could get 2 or 3 fast moves in, which is going to be equivalent to what you just did damage-wise on a charge move. So your fast moves fill up your meter faster. And that's what you're wanting. in your max. You want to get in your max phase as quickly as possible, because when you get in your max phase, the boss doesn't attack during that phase. So this is healing any damage during your regular battle phase, or putting your shields up during this time is super important for your defenders and your healer members. Um, so a few notes that I learned in going through some of this information. So you can get up to 40 trainers in a Gigantamax battle, and then they break everybody into smaller subgroups. Okay, so the subgroup that you get put in is dependent on when you join the lobby. So if you and three of your friends want to be in the same subgroup, make sure you guys all hit join at the same time. It'll give you a higher probability of getting in the same subgroup. Um, so, um, and your best strategy is 2 attackers, 1 defender, 1 healer in your subgroup. This helps take down Pokemon, your Gigantamax Mon, so much easier. Um, a note on max guard. So you can stack 3 of these up, 3 shields up at a time. The shield protection is based on what level that Pokemon is at. So this is why I said having a level 2 or 3 Pokemon with their max guard it'll save you. It can take 40 to 60 HP at a level 2 or 3. So it'll help you out. They'll last longer. And the reason why you want those shields to last longer is when a defender throws up a shield, that boss goes straight to them. So that frees up your attacker and your healer to do their job in attacking and healing. Okay? This is where you want to focus on knowing what move set in that group you can dodge, because it'll help keep your shield up longer. Max Spirit heals all Pokemon in your group. So it'll heal all 3 active allies. But the amount that gets restored, again, is based on the max HP of the user and what level they are in their max spirit. So level 3 will get you a 16% health back, basically. And this is why you want high stamina mon or higher HP mon for your better healers like Greedent. That's all I got. I hope all this information helps you guys out in taking down and being successful with Gigantamax Lapras. And I will see you on the next one.